room organized. When I say I came in here and I instantly was like, bruh, like, ain't no way. And it's not bad. It's honestly not bad, but it's stuff, it's a lot of stuff that's out of place in here. And I just want to show y'all, like, the mess, the chaos. Like, um, so I'm gonna flip it around because I have to be able to see myself. And then I'm gonna open the windows and stuff like that, and hopefully y'all can see me. I'm not sure, but if not, I'll just start another intro. But yeah, this is Sylvia gets her living room furniture organized. Even though I move my furniture, I will say monthly, like every so often, every few months, I will move it. Right now, it's in. This was actually pushed back. It's in full sectional mode, except for like one piece. I want to turn it into a bed. So, if you ever seen those couches to where it pulls out to like a sofa bed, or you can like mod. Anyways, if you let me flip y'all around, let me open these windows, and then I'm going to get into like just organizing this place and stuff like that. Putting stuff where it needs to be, and then I probably start a load of laundry. So I know y'all probably don't want to hear that, but hey, but y'all, it's a freaking beautiful day. I don't know how hot it is outside or how cold it is. I'm trying to get these to go up, and they do not want to. We ain't gonna fool with that one. Vacuum out the window sills over here. But yeah, y'all can see me better now. I got my little onesie on. These are the most comfortable thing I can put on in my house. It's not too short, not too long. I'm not showing too much skin. Um, I think Jesus approves. But yeah, so she wasn't difficult like to where it was just like, you know, noises or anything like that. She was very like, I was happy that they was very like um to themselves, because I say to myself, I like, I really don't want a lot of stuff going on or happening like next door, like my old apartment. That's why I moved in a townhouse. I was like, I'd rather be in a townhouse, well, not a townhouse. I'd rather be in a duplex than to be in an apartment to where I am connected by so many college students. I was connected by so many college students, and I absolutely despised it. Like, I despised it so much. Um, but yeah, as y'all can see, like, I have, that's where I give scriptures from my little book. That's my book right there. I got my purse right here. Um, that's a heating blanket. That's the blanket that's supposed to be in here. I really don't like it, but me, I feel like me doing this is going to make me want to go back to Burlington, because that is one of my Burlington finds. And before, like, I had my car accident and stuff like that, I ended up buying like um it's this way. So those black and white pillows, I brought those, and then I brought that green blanket because my couch is like midnight blue. It's midnight blue, so it it's midnight blue, so it's a darker blue, but it's almost like black, and I kind of like that. But then I'm like, oh, it's like really really dark blue, um, and I'm able to, like, I'm not in no family group chats. I'm not in no organization group chats. But when it comes to my auntie, my cousin, they always sending like, honestly, my auntie is refreshing. My auntie is so, it's so funny because even back then, if I couldn't doubt my husband, and this is how God works, because I couldn't doubt my husband for nothing, because my auntie just sent me like a random post. Like, she sends stuff all the time, and I forgot what the post said. If I can find it, I might can show y'all, but I have to blur stuff out just because personal. But I cannot doubt my husband in any sense. I cannot reject my husband in any sense, because when I say, and I'm like, girl, I'm like, what this got to do? Like, what this got to do with me? But I'm like, oh Lord, that's confirmation. Because when you have to ask God about a person, 9 times out of 10, it's not sent from God. It's sent from somebody else that's just here to distract you. And sometimes it may not be a distraction. It just may be um, someone that doesn't, that God is not wanting you to be with. But when God wants you to notice and realize somebody, He's going to put notice on that person. And it was so funny because she randomly just sent me something, and it was kind of like, okay, girl, like, I see, I see you. But then it was just like, okay, God, like, I see you. Like, I see you. I know that's you. But, um, the table is behind y'all. Y'all already know that. I had the TV on it. That's a long story. I'm gonna try to get this knocked out to where what I need to be doing. So most of the stuff is gonna go on this table. It's like all this clutter, all this extra stuff is gonna go on this table. I empty my pockets. That's why you see like my headsets right here. My headsets and stuff like that. And I normally put candy in my pocket. I need sugar dealing with them. I need sugar. Okay. So I'm gonna start from the floor. And then I'm gonna clean this thing out. And let me show y'all what I'm talking about. This. This has been like, I haven't put candy in this, and I don't need to. Like, I've really been doing very good with not having candy or anything. So I'm gonna just throw this in the trash. All of this in the trash. The jar is going to. I think I spent like $20 on this, and I wasn't expecting it to be as big because I think I was getting it for like laundry stuff, and it kind of just turned into a candy jar. So yeah, like, I wasn't expecting it to be this big, and it was on the deep freezer for the longest. But I really want to clean out the deep freezer. I finally got it down to just some vegetables. Ooh, and I need to take out some chicken because I want to make chicken pot pie. So I got it down to just some vegetables and like an ice pack when I had broke my leg. So yeah, I'm ready to unplug that deep freezer and clean it out and give it to the highest bidder. Like, I don't care if you give me $2. Like, it's out of my house and it's not pulling electricity when I don't need it to pull electricity. So honestly, I can do that sometime this week if I get the energy. I'll just have to pray my way through. Cause look, I I have to pray my way through. Cause I do be tired, but Wednesday and Thursday are not so bad. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. My book, I'm going to talk more about this later on and stuff like that. Um, yeah. Once I get this organized and stuff like that, like, I had to buy me another hoodie, and this is really not a thick hoodie. So I'm gonna be cold this winter. I really don't want to spend this winter, and that's just something me and God is kind of going back and forth with. um I really don't want to spend the winter, and I want to leave before it gets too cold. But I'm not rushing God. I'm not rushing God to do anything. I'm not rushing myself to be able to go and do what I need to do. And hopefully this camera looks good. Like y'all, number three camera, number three, from a phone. So hopefully it looks good. I feel like it looks good. People are driving by and stuff, so I'll be back. We don't take this to work no more. I do kind of take it with me if I'm going out, like on my weekend, my days off. Sorry, I'm all in camera. But yeah, let me go cut my bedroom light off. I don't know why I cut it. These don't belong in here either. These were a mistake in buying. Mistake. But I wore them Christmas. So the floor is not too bad. I need to flip this one. I don't know if I'm gonna show y'all me flipping this one. I need to flip this one, but I still need to get all this stuff off of the top of it, just so I can function like a normal person. But I feel like I need to flip this one. This one right here, because and it's just a whole bunch of stuff over here. Let me move. Y'all can't even see it. Like that's just a whole bunch of stuff. like no, I won't say that, because if I had more space and if I had more storage space and stuff like that, and honestly, I feel like I would, if I had more storage space and stuff like that, I would have somewhere to put this. Honestly, that's also on today's agenda. I might have to cut my air down. It's like 75 in here, but I might have to cut my air down a little bit, just to function, because it is warm. But we'll clean this and organize this, and I'll move y'all forward. I did make this higher. This is what I take to work now. This with my keychain on it. This is what I told y'all in the video to where I was at Chili's. I will explain this. I will explain this now. Yeah. So I got the vacuum right there. I need to vacuum those windows, but let's tackle this. So crazy is, let me tell y'all what's been happening. So I told y'all, like, when I first moved here, y'all saw me sitting on that table, like my kitchen table. That's my dining room. Honestly, where I got my deep freezer, it's kind of like a eat-in kitchen or whatever. You're supposed to have your table right there. I don't know why. One day I'll show y'all over there. I still haven't organized because I brought groceries, and honestly, the stuff has almost gone already. But it's supposed to be an eat-in kitchen, and I got my deep freezer. So I had way more room in my apartment, because like when I say, like, it's so crazy. I was telling God, like, I absolutely used to have my house to a T. So I used to, like, I was the girl who had like at least 6 pillows. I still got 4 now, 4 or 5 now. But I had 6 pillows, like the decorative pillows, and I had like um I had the 6 pillows, the decorative, and I would have like my different comforters and stuff like that. And I used to like have it like all neat, no clutter. And I feel like it was just because I was working in factory. I had 3 days on, 3 days off, and stuff like that. Now y'all can see them actually moving. Like that roll, like that's why I don't go outside. That's legit why I don't go outside. But and it's dark because y'all against the light. Y'all against the light either way, but y'all are better I push y'all back. But I can line it up a little bit in editing. Um, but I don't want my battery to, cause like once the battery goes dead, y'all, it's over with. I haven't really tried out this that much, but I can pause it. That's a good thing. So I haven't really tried this camera out. I'm just trying it now. But since I am, you know, yeah. So, but yeah, so that's supposed to be an eating kitchen or whatever. I would never put like, unless it's like a two person table or something like that. My table is big, so it would have fit like perfectly, but the stove is right there where really you're supposed to put the table, I guess. But um I kind of just I had a dining room in my old apartment, so I had like everything like laid out and stuff like that. And honestly, my second bedroom was always the empty room. It was organized and stuff like that. Now I got a little chaos because once I moved that couch out in February, and stuff like that, I like a little stuff got jumbled up and stuff like that. So, but I did go in there and organize. Basically, right now, I need to call people to be like, hey, like I want to get rid of this, I want to get rid of that. But I'm trying to wait until like I'm ready to like just get rid of everything because there's a lot of like I emptied out a lot of storage things. I threw away a lot of stuff. So I empty out a lot of storage things, and now I just got storage containers, and I do not need them. Like I do not need them. I don't have that many clothes. Like most of my clothes are going to Goodwill, going to someone that actually needs it. So yeah, this is also where my book was born. I can't remember if I was at work when I wrote it, but let me show y'all the page. See, this is the page that started it all. This is the page that started it all. And look at the butterflies. Look at the butterflies. It says heart to heart, letters to my father, diary to my father, writings to my father. So I was trying to, because God gave me heart to heart. And I was like, I was like, okay, Lord, like, I liked it. I'm gonna write it down. Didn't think nothing about it. But then when I came back to it, I'm like, okay, Lord, maybe because everybody was like, write that book, write that book. And I was like, okay, that's confirmation. Like, let me go ahead and start putting pen to paper. And that was around like, I would say 2023, I want to say. And I'm like, okay, God, you give me titles all day, every day. So let me go back to it. And then I was like, okay, heart to heart. And I guess in my head, you know, I was kind of thinking spiritual father, God, Jesus. Um, but then I'm like, I just lost my father also. And I was like, Lord, the correlation to um you and just putting them in my life and stuff like that. And I started playing off of letters to my father, diary to my father, writings to my father, and then I put a twist, bio father, spiritual father. So really I was just supposed to talk about my father and God. But it ended up being like, well, you have way more inspiration. You have way more people that, you know, was there for you. I put more people in your life to encourage you and to, for you to be around and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, God, okay. And then I got some more stuff in here that y'all I need to start on. And then I got some scriptures. So this, like I took this to work and stuff like that. Like I got some writings in here too. Like I got some writings in here just about like, yeah, I wrote in here. I be writing. Uh so I used to write in there, and they so nosy to where they would come up and be like, "Oh, Sylvia, what you writing?" And I would just be writing my thoughts and like minding my business, writing my thoughts out and stuff like that. But my book is done. Like I wrote a book. You ain't bought it. You ain't seen what I wrote. Like you ain't seen what I like. No matter what, no matter what I write and stuff like that, it ain't about you. Basically, it ain't about you. Um, and it's like, is that your diary? Is that she said that I used to write all the time? And it's just like, this is me. Like this is just how I function. So this is not, something to be like, oh, like, oh, Sylvia's writing something. I need to know. Like, it's not a situation to where it's like, oh, like she's writing this down, she's writing that down, and it's like, no, like you ain't even gotta. It ain't even all that. Like, this is personal. Like, this is something personal to me. But this is empty. Like I need to put that on the table. The PlayStation controller, of course, is blue. Um, I what I was gonna say. They be driving slow. Um, I haven't. My PlayStation is not plugged up, and that's another thing. Um, yeah, I was just telling y'all how I started off sitting on the table, and then once my family came. I forgot what day they came. My family came down in 2024. Like finally, I ain't seen them in since I hadn't seen my family since 2022, I want to say. My car didn't break down till 2022. And then I got injured in 2023. So yeah, yeah. It was interesting. I brought a water hose, y'all. Me trying to get rid of stuff, I brought a water hose. That's another thing. So let me not talk to y'all. We can go over here. Cause y'all ain't gonna see me. Alright. Light. Let there be light. I want to move my couch this way. So I gotta move this little section. And I'm gonna start moving these pillows over to this one, flipping that, seeing what we got going on there. Um, and then don't look at my leave out, y'all. I just flat ironed this hair. I legit just flat ironed this hair. And it is what it is. I'm finna cut this air down though. Y'all probably about to hear this air. This air. I'm finna cut this air down. But yeah, so I let me pull this up. But it's going right back now. What I was gonna say, I had to buy a water hose. Look. So everybody knows, like, for me, I'm single, live by myself. I had a lot of food moving here. And, I tried to eat it as much as I could. Factory life, I was able to. I still need to take out chicken. All right. So, I'm back, y'all. Factory life, I was able to, it was like 3 days on, 3 days off, or something like that. Or, something like that. I can't remember. I feel like I have it in my phone, though. I am trying to not go back to factory life, but at the same time, it'd be easier. It honestly would be easier. Um, but when I say, at least they not stopping and going through. And when I say I am just trying not to go back to factory life, but it'd be so much easier on me. But I don't want to buy more than a week's of food. And I just try to cook different things to where, like, it's not the same thing every day. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same thing. I'm not eating the same thing every day. Um, I like a bare bone. Like, me being single, working 5 days a week, and only working nighttime, except for Sunday. And honestly, I'm probably, you know, I'm probably yeah. So um but yeah, me working, and I don't know, I just love like having my, like, I had the next door neighbor had like a screen door, and when I moved in I was like, can y'all give me a screen door, put a screen door back on there. It was like, oh, the wind catches it and stuff like that and it blows off. No, 9 times out of 10 they was lying. I go back to factory, but I'd rather be in factory. Factory is way more people than where I'm working now, but I feel like factory, they show you the job, they tell you to do the job. I'm able to do my job, they leave me alone. That job that I'm at is way too close and personal to people to where it's just like, you know what, I'd rather for me not to be in this situation to where I'm in close proximity 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 to you. So yeah, it's a beautiful day though, y'all. Um, so yeah, I haven't been buying, like, I brought a few things and it was still like $100. It was still $100. I didn't even get a lot of stuff. I brought it on Wednesday. Today is Monday. I feel like it's not all the way gone, but some of the items are gone. If catch my, like, I brought a box of chips, and I try to eat now. I try to eat before work instead of taking it with me, honestly. And so yeah, so I brought a thing of chips and stuff like that, and that's halfway gone. I brought apple juice, my probiotic stuff, my little healthy stuff. I want some fruit. I want to go on a fruit because September, like, I felt like everybody was doing a like a fruit cleanse or a fruit detox, and I want to go on one. I want to go on a fruit fast or whatever. Um, but yeah, so I had to buy a water hose. That's what I was getting to. So I normal people, if you have a pack of meat, and it was so funny because I was watching the dude who was like, "Now canned goods can last up to 50 years. That canned good is not." He was like, "Back in the day, now if it was back in the day and the aluminum would turn brown." He was like, the aluminum would turn brown, but that coating that they got now on the can, that food can last up to 50 years. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like if I had to survive off of canned good, yeah, I'll eat it. But now they got so many different things, like freeze dry food lasts 25 years. I think 25 years or 50 years. So 9 times out of 10, all these little government officials that's going underground when stuff happens that they done caused and stuff like that, it's going to be a situation to where they got freeze dry food. They might got some canned goods and stuff too, but they're gonna have like freeze dry foods down there. Stuff that, and I feel like freeze dry food is gonna last way longer than a canned good because it's already got a 25-year shelf life. So how long do you think it's gonna last? Now let's move on to like the 50 to the 100 year. I feel like that stuff will still last. That's good to have in like your survival. But I'm trying not to be like a hoarder. I'm trying not to hoard food. And I'm trying not to stock up on food and stuff like that because I know God will, like, when I need it and when it comes to a time to where we about to be in a famine, um God will provide God will provide what he needs for me to do. And it's probably gonna be manna or something like that, or he gonna give us some meat because the Israelites, it's like, I'm tired of manna, I'm tired of this. When I say I will make manna, whatever manna gonna be in this situation, I'm gonna make manna work for me. I'm gonna make the manna work for me. But I end up throwing some food away in the trash and stuff like that. And normally I have no issues with that. Like I always throw like maybe a pack here, or if it's done, you know, got to be, I say keep it for a year. After a year, it's probably not gonna be no good. So it's just gonna be trash after that. So that's why God made fruits and vegetables for us. Because fruits and vegetables with the water intake and stuff like that is still gonna be okay. Like it's still gonna be good. Um, but when it comes to meat and stuff like that, I had like some turkey burgers that I didn't like, so I was like, oh, let me throw those in the trash. Like I'm not going to eat them. They've been in there for like over a year. I'm not going to eat that. Like what I'm keeping it for? Like what am I keeping it for? To try to like season it to where it's perfection and stuff like that. I was like, it tastes too gamey for me. Like turkey tastes too gamey, and I was just like, I can't deal with it. Um, so threw some stuff away. They left the trash can open, and I'm like, okay, like I threw some packs of meats away. They left the trash can open, and most of the time it's okay because like my little trash bag couldn't handle it, so I got one of the big healthy ones that was like 30 gallons. I have those for like, when I was moving and stuff like that. So when I moved here, I had like a whole bunch of black trash bags to where it held a lot of stuff. Um, Too big for my trash can, but I'm like, okay, I'll just put it in the black trash can bag and stuff like that, sealed it up and stuff like that. Flies. And this is why I'm so cautious about like, cause I'm like, bruh, like why y'all leave the trash can open? Cause like if y'all would have closed it, I wouldn't have had that problem. But flies. So I had to buy a water hose to clean out my trash can because of the flies. And that's adulting. But it threw me off so bad to where like I was just like I wasn't even grossed out or anything. I was just like, dang, we already know what flies cause. Jesus, please help me. Thank you. We already know what flies cause. So I was just like, that's just cause and effect of me throwing cleaning out my refrigerator and throwing food in it and stuff like that. So yeah, I had to wash out my trash can, which is good anyway. Like most of these people that y'all see on YouTube that's cleaning out, like they cleaning out their in-house trash can. I wasn't cleaning out my in-house trash cans. I was cleaning out my outside trash can, which is more normal than because you have to keep that clean because of flies and stuff like that. Especially if you throwing away like food and stuff like that. I don't really throw away a lot of food in a sense because I only make enough for me. But when like I have something that's like packs of meat that I'm not going to eat or I didn't like when I was cooking, yeah, I had to throw it in the trash. Yeah, I threw it in the trash. Then that was the cause and effect. But let's I gotta flip this couch around. I'll probably just edit this and stuff like that. Like I said, I can pause it. So I'm gonna pause it, flip this couch, and then I'm gonna start moving it around and I'm gonna move y'all to a different place. And we'll see how it goes. I kind of want it to be like on this wall, not close to any windows. So I'm gonna start from this wall all the way, probably coming up to this window, hopefully, and then I'm gonna go back, and then I'm gonna deal with this table later. But I'll pause it this time since I can pause it with this camera, and then I can pause it with my big camera too. But I didn't feel like dealing with the big camera because the battery drops too bad. So I'm about to play some music and stuff like that. Um, and then I am going to organize this little section. And then I'll show y'all what I was talking about with my auntie. She just posted random stuff and she sent me that gave me confirmation about my husband once I get back. So, y'all. Oh yeah, that's how we're looking right now. So I don't have many arms on this couch. Even where I'm sitting now, let me show y'all. That doesn't have arms on it. So I am going to take this piece and that corner piece. Well, I don't want to show y'all that mess. I want to show y'all the mess over there. Well, it's not really mess. Honestly, those shoes going in the trash. But I'm gonna do that piece with that piece, and then I'm gonna slide it and see can I make like a little modular English modular little couch, little sofa bed. So that's what I'm about to do and stuff like that. But I'm gonna try to show y'all the post that my auntie said. I probably can't show y'all. I'm gonna have to blur this out. Let me see. Cause that's too much in my business. Let me see. Let me see. And they was talking about some crazy stuff. It was okay. Like I said, y'all ignore the hair. Um, it was a situation to where it was okay. It was, you know, a situation to where I was like, you know, in a sense, like I was praying for him and stuff like that. And I was like, Lord, I know like everything is gonna work out, but oh, the devil did strike. The devil did strike, and people were doing the absolute most. Um, but God is so amazing and God is so worthy. Y'all, I'm thinking about rolling up this carpet. I'm gonna need to move it anyway if I'm about to switch this couch over, but it needs to be cleaned and stuff like that. The only place I can take it, if I move all this stuff, I can take it into the other room and clean it because that's the most open space I have is in that second bedroom. But yeah, like when I say March 29th, and I knew about him since January, like mid January and stuff like that. I was like, Lord, I thank God I'm letting go of the old and walking into the new. And yesterday I had an incident to where I was like, I was thinking about the old and I was like, Lord, like that's so sad. Like the things that I've been through, the stuff that I dealt with. And I was like, Lord, if you send me my husband, and the thing about it is everyone on a journey to find a husband or in waiting. I like to say I'm in waiting. I don't want to say I'm standing. I don't want to say like, yeah, my husband is this, my husband is that. No, my husband is not. My husband is my husband. I am in waiting on a husband from God. for the man that's gonna love me the way that I should be loved from God. So yeah, so I am about to move this furniture and stuff like that. I was not listening to music while I was listening to something else. I guess y'all can't. I don't know. We gonna still have to vacuum the couch and stuff like that. But honestly, the couch look good without the pillows. But I'm putting the pillows back, and let's get to moving in. So, here. I'm picking up anyway. So, bro, where do I want the vacuum? The other vacuum's here. Oh, I have a vacuum there too. This is what I go through, y'all. Please, please, no more. This is what I got so far. I can't have this blocked. Another way to it. That closet, I can't have it blocked. So I am going to have to push it down. Honestly, I'm gonna move the table. Once I get the other couch over here, it's okay, y'all. I promise. Let me cut this air down because I'm hot now. But back to it. We got a dilemma. So this is what we got so far. That air feels so freaking good. Let me push y'all back a little bit. Good. Y'all see those pillows? That organization, that little, yeah. Um, I need another corner. I need another corner. All right. So this one, I need to turn this one, I think. Can y'all see that? So I'm trying to get it to line up. what we got so far. So it's together, but look at the edge over here by the window. You see that corner right there? And then like how that's just open, and then it's over, it's like that on the same side. There you go. Now y'all can see everything. So I can come this way, but I just hate that this doesn't have like an end. If y'all understand what I'm saying. But I can come this way. I did what I, wanted to do, which was making a bed. But I can come this way and, sit here and stuff like that. I don't have people that comes over to my house and stuff like that. So I'm good on anyone coming over. But I just don't like how like both of these have edges and then this is just kind of like boneless. Like if y'all catch the drift, like this side, like there's no edge. And I know it's not a module, it's a sectional, not a module. I ain't gonna be able to say the word. But it's not a couch to where it's supposed to be, and like a sofa bed, because this is together. That's one piece of the couch, and then this is another. But maybe I can flip this. Maybe I can scoot this one down, flip this one, take this one, put this one here, and then I have the opening over here and not have the opening here. So that's what I'm about to do. Y'all bear with me. Get with this. That got pillows. That got pillows. That blue pillow, I'm putting that in the other room. I think we done here. I think we done. This stay in the corner so much. I move my light. I don't know if I like it or do I want to move it right there. We can play with that. So that one is an opening on the other side. You'll walk from the door, come in over here, and then I still got space for the closet door. I'm gonna get these boxes. So the reason I got mad, so I really like it. It's different. So the reason I got mad, y'all see my door, whatever. Like I ain't gonna blur the door out. I've been filming for an hour and 12 minutes. Honestly, I've been filming for longer than that. But so I gotta clean this up. This is what looks a mess right now. I'm gonna move once I get these boxes out. And it's just a box for my TV. I brought the TV after 2024. Like my family was just complaining that I didn't have a TV because I had a projector and I wasn't worried about it. But tell me why last week, um, after the trash situation, my projector went out. And I just brought that projector, I want to say last year. So it didn't even last me a year because I think I brought it like after, I don't think it was like after Christmas or anything. I think it was before Christmas, but I was like, I need a new projector, like monitoring spirits, all of this other stuff. People, it's so funny because you see how people will hack like Amazon accounts and stuff like that and actually be typing on people's stuff. I don't know. I just didn't feel comfortable with my other projector and stuff like that. And I really, now I don't think it was the projector. But I didn't feel comfortable. So I got a new one. And then it went out. So I was like, Lord, where I'm going, I look at my phone, I say 8 out of 10 times. I got every app just about on my phone to where I don't have to just like completely just what else, I don't have to just like watch TV. So I didn't have a TV in the living room for the longest time. But also, like, the TV made me be able to sit here and actually be in my living room. So now I don't have a TV, so I don't be in my living room. But the thing I'm going to do with the table, y'all know I love flowers. Y'all know I stay with, like, different bouquets and stuff like that. I'm going to push the TV against, well, not TV, Jesus. I'm going to push the table against this wall. I don't really eat on the table or anything. I'm going to push it against that wall. And then hopefully people have space. Hopefully people have sense enough to not really. I do need the socket. Like, the reason it's on this wall is because I have my little wax burner right here. So I need the socket really. But yeah, I want to push it to get to that wall and stuff like that. Hopefully it doesn't block the hallway, but if it does block the hallway, I can just move it back. But yeah, like, I already finished this video. This video is done. Like, we done. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do it before and after, I guess, of like how the couch looked before and how it looks now. The only thing I want to do with this couch is like I want to get a steamer, give it a good clean and stuff like that. I'm gonna look at some videos of before I spend my money on it to see if like my couch will get clean with a steamer, or should I just use my carpet cleaner, which my carpet cleaner is probably, I need to clean it. So yeah, like, and then I pulled the rug up. The rug is over there in the corner. Look, I'm gonna edit this video. Like, this video gonna be edited, and then I'm gonna put it up. But I don't like the placement of this light, so I don't like the placement of that. So we're going to try to alleviate my. I like that it hangs and stuff like that, but I don't like this placement. And I feel like the corner piece right here made sense. Maybe I need to clean it. Can y'all still see it? Is it still in frame? Yeah, it's still in frame. So I guess we'll do something like that for now. So we're done. We're all good. Let me Oh Lord. All right. So yeah, y'all, this is the end of this video. I am done. It is been an hour and 19 minutes, and I'm gonna chop most of this off. And we got our video for today. Like, and then I want to come back. I haven't ate nothing, so, but I do want to come back and talk to y'all and stuff like that. I don't know if it would be today, tomorrow, just doing like a 20-minute, 30-minute video. But I have other stuff to do. I got to do my resume. I want to organize. Also, I want to organize something. And that wasn't this. This was on my agenda. That wasn't this. So I might put like something else on, or I'll do it tomorrow. That's on my week agenda. I basically told Instagram my week's agenda because, you know, just to break it down in sections and stuff like that. And I may just order pizza today. I don't know. Maybe. But I love you guys. Like, this is the end of this video. Yeah. Husband, it wasn't that bad. But it was bad. It was bad. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it was bad to me. Because you know he'll probably end up watching, y'all. I don't know. Like, he watches. So yeah, like this is my couch. We good. Um don't trust those last two pieces back there because they not connected to nothing. Not a nothing. Not a so like you have to get in mostly on this side. Mostly on this side, I guess. But I love you guys. Talk to you later. I don't know if we'll be walking. I don't know what we'll be doing. I don't know if we'll be on the couch. I don't know if, like, I need something to do while I'm in this living room, honestly. Like, I'm never going to be in here if I don't get another TV. But at the same time, I don't want to go back to the old projector, which I still have, but I I don't really think it was the projector. I think it was something else. But yeah, so like I said, monitoring spirits be monitoring. But I'm getting rid of all of that stuff. Um, and that's about it. I'm finna vacuum this windowsill for sure. And then I'm gonna actually leave my windows open for a little bit, probably till I finish editing this down. And y'all should see this video. Today is the 13th of October, and it doesn't feel like I cut my hair down. It doesn't feel like October. It felt like it this morning. This morning it was chilly, and like I kind of cut on my like little side heater, but it it does not feel like October to me at all. Nah, not at all. Cause even last night leaving work, like I was still able to not even be like, whew, like there's nothing. There's no type of chill in the air. Like I got like 2 nights of chill, like coming from work, like Saturday and Sunday. No, Friday and Saturday. Nothing else. Like nothing else. Crazy. But I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.